Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. From Blaze, Johncleese refuses to remove Life of Brian joke about a man becoming a woman and having a baby that critics call transphobic. When is something not transphobic for these critics? Alright. If you remember correctly, I don't know if I'm quite allowed to play the scene that you see here because of copyright issues, but suffice to say, just search for Loretta on YouTube and you're going to find it. Surprisingly enough, something done in the 70s, it's holding up spot on to this day and age. This goes to show the work, the people behind Monty Python, not only Johncleese, but everybody else behind Monty Python and most of the older comedies in England still hold up to this day. They did impeccable work. Because of that, they get cancelled. Yeah, they pretty much hate Johncleese, despite him being the comedy god. As someone who created not only the best comedies we see today, like Monty Python, Fawlty Towers, but someone who is an amazing human being. But let's read here, shall we? Because I covered this, I think, definitely last week, in which they decided to cut, the people behind the theater decided to cut that scene because it was transphobic and it's so problematic. But thank God, and thank the comedy gods, Johncleese being one, that this scene is there. Even though the entire scene is gold. It's pretty much joking. What we see today, it's a guy wanted to have babies, and then faced with the reality that he cannot have it, despite fighting to have babies. And then it's an ideological fight, and more. And then he says he's being oppressed. It's good. Right. Let's read. Johncleese refused to bend the knee to the outrage mob who called for the joke to be removed from an upcoming stage version of Monty Python's Life of Brian. The controversial scene features a man claiming that he's a woman and he can have a baby. Yeah, but he doesn't have a womb. What's going to store the baby in the balls? And how is the baby coming out? In the ass. On that note, I can't claim I get pregnant every single day then. And I pump out a baby every day when I take a shit. Sometimes multiple times a day. Sometimes those things are huge! Like an overgrown baby. It's a baby. Okay. Cleese is working on a stage production of Monty Python's Life of Brian, a 1979 movie about a man who is mistaken for Jesus fucking Christ. Other actors allegedly told Cleese that one scene would need to be cut out of the reproduction for it not to be offensive in today's social environment. It says a lot that you can do these things in the 70s, but you cannot do that today. But before I go on, here's a word from my beautiful sponsor. Someone who is not afraid of these idiots.
manifest, and we know no fear.
Right. I'm back to the article, shall we? The scene in question features a character named Stan. You already know this one. Just suggest you go watch it. He says, "I want to be a woman," Stan declares. "From now on, I want you to call me Loretta." What? Reg replies, Stan fires back, "It's my right as a man." Yeah, exactly. I think we should definitely make a meme about that. When there is a throne, that is so damn ugly. That looks like a baldy man. You should say, "Call me, Emily. It's my right as a man." At the bottom. Nah. When asked why he wants to be a woman, Stan replies, "I want to have babies." You want to have babies? It's every man's right to have babies if he wants them. Yeah, but you don't have a fucking womb. I love this scene. It's amazing. It's a fetus going to do anything. You gotta keep it in a box. Yeah, exactly. Where is the fetus going to gestate? In the balls, in the, I don't know, the intestines, so he can shit. But I don't get it. Why are people so upset about this? This is a goddamn fucking joke, you fucking troglodyte. Stop being so goddamn fucking triggered. If you're triggered by this goddamn fucking joke, then go on and touch grass. You people are goddamn fucking fragile little shits. Really? Why do you need to censor things? I hated it when people censor things because it would offend some Christian lady who was going to throw a hissy fit and go, "But for the children!" I hated it back then. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't as often as we see today with the goddamn, "But it is a racist, it's transphobicals." Right now, today, I'm gonna say we are in worst position. There is more censorship, more cancellation, and more censorship than anything in the past that we had in the past. What in the actual goddamn fucking fuck? What is wrong with you people? Except it's just a joke. I don't give a shit. Alright, you can't even make jokes about fat people anymore. I mean, imagine a land whale trying to have goddamn fucking babies. Oh wait, the land whale is a male. He can't have fucking babies. At least not yet. Not unless we make a chimera and something comes out. He's beyond vag. What's wrong with these people? Come on, take a joke. Just a laugh. Fuck! And then he goes on and says, another character says, "It's a symbolic of our struggle against oppression." That's pretty much what we are seeing today. It's a symbolic struggle against oppression. Yeah, this is pretty much what we are going to keep hearing from these people, but they don't actually use the symbolic word. They just say, "But it's oppressive. I have the right to have babies out of my vagina." Oh, go suck a cock. But Reg quips that Stan has a struggle with reality. For thinking he can give birth to a baby. Once again, Reg, spot on. Johncleese, spot on. Look, there is nothing wrong if you want to go and become a transsexual. There is absolutely nothing wrong. Just don't do it on kids, and don't try to change society because you can't accept yourself. I have no problem with you being transgender. Just don't force me to use they, them pronouns or some other retarded nonsense that it is literally bad grammar. You can only use they, them in the singular form in very rare situations. Not everywhere, not at any time you fucking so desire. If you look like a woman, sorry, I'll treat you like a woman. If you look like a guy, I'm gonna treat you like a guy. It's simple as that. But once again, if you want to take hormones, go right ahead. You want to have the right to walk in the female bathroom? Yeah, then go and do it if you look like a woman. If you still look like a guy, go take the male bathroom. It's simple as that. I don't give a shit. If you want to wear dresses, go right ahead. I don't give a fuck. But try to actually be sensitive to our eyes. We definitely don't want to see dangling balls out of your miniskirt. Yeah, thank you. It's definitely very, not only unladylike, but very, not very tasteful. Right? Right, let's continue. Critics claim the scene in the movie from 44 years ago is transphobic. Yeah, it's transphobic my goddamn fucking left nut. Despite the controversy, Cleese confirmed that he will not be removing the questionable scene from the upcoming stage show of Life of Brian. Cleese wrote on Twitter a few days ago, I spoke to an audience outside London and told them I was adapting the Life of Brian so that we could do it in a stage show, not a musical. I said that we had a table reading on the latest draft in NYC a year ago and that all the actors and several of them Tony winners had advised me strongly to cut the Loretta scene. I have, of course, no intention of doing so. Well done, Johncleese. Thank you very much. Cleese slammed the media for misreporting him about cutting Loretta's scene from the new version. Amazingly, none of the British media called to check. Yeah, why am I not surprised? Cleese said of the actors in the upcoming production, these were absolutely top-class Broadway performers and were adamant that we will not get away with doing this scene in NYC. I asked them, are Python fans not going to come because we are doing a scene they have been laughing at for 40 years? The Python comedians and producers tend to be scaredy cats, and they don't remember that the protest in NYC when Brian was released meant we never needed to do publicity. Yeah. This shows the media should definitely go and check it out, but I am not the media. I report what the media shows. I have no reach, so I cannot confirm. But at least this is a very good news. There is no censorship, because this thing is gold. It would be blasphemous. Actual blasphemy if you censor this this movie and then the stage production. It's blasphemous. And I'll say it. It's... No, I don't think I can say that in YouTube. Wonderful. Yeah. Oh, not goddamn fucking hell. Have a great fucking night.